It's Friday morning, so should be alright today. Rain tomorrow, Sunday not too bad. So I think Stuart and I will go out in the boat. Admiral tells me she's got a bit too much work to do. Well, it's Friday mid-afternoon. Finished work, been to the supermarket, loaded up with a few supplies for the weekend. Mate Stuart should be here not too far away. The Admiral has got too much work to do, so the plan is he and I spend the weekend on the boat. We've got a relatively gentle northerly quarter wind, tide's going out, and the forecast for tomorrow is for rain. Sunday not too bad. We head down the Whangārei River. The bit of browner stuff in the background is Limestone Island. Either, I suppose, Munro Bay, probably tonight, maybe Whangārei Bay or somewhere like that tomorrow. Right, my mate Stuart's on his way, so let's start the process. So we'll turn off shore power and we'll turn off the charging of the emergency battery. We can go disconnect shore power, tidy that away. Unfortunately it's starting to spit with rain, so it is a bit grey over there and even greyer over there. Lots of seagulls though. Stuart put all the fenders up so we don't look untidy, and we're going that way. We're getting close to low tide. I might put the jib out, seeing we have a tailwind. Well, here's Harbourside Boatworks where CATMANTOO was repaired, coming up to Port Whangārei Marine Centre with this huge straddle lift. There's Port Nikau again here. The rest of the wharves. Oh, we can turn off the engines. Doing 5 knots, helped by an outgoing tide. By Port Nikau for the moment. Oh, after the flurry of getting off the dock with a bit of a wind on the port quarter sort of pushing us on. It's quite pleasant out here now. Point where home is. Now we've got the wind starting to move around on the nose coming around this corner. We'll see if we can continue sailing. Here's looking up the other side of Limestone, so this is the channel that goes up to Portland and further. Tide's getting pretty low now, and as can we make the corner. Although she does sail to windward better under jib than CATMANTOO did. Deeper keel, I suppose. Bigger Janelle. Oh, looks like we're going to make it. That's good. So out near that red marker there's Wellington Rock. No danger of hitting it, but you might be able to see the water looks a little confused around it. They're gradually replacing the piles with buoys, mainly when they fall over. And that one is starting to get a lean on. The tide's still going out. It's spring tides at the moment. So that's Fisherman's Point, WAKAWAKA on the left, CATMANTOO on the right, back up to Whangārei. Looks like it's raining back up at Port Nikau at the moment. Oh, we're passing the base of Manganese Point. Big sandbank between us and the next channel over. Oh, definitely rain coming up this way. Oh, there's home over there.
Lots and lots of weed.
Just coming up on a spring low, so don't really want to risk the sandbanks to get in closer.
It's got some rain coming in behind her. Channel marker. They are making progress. Being distracted by a cat.
Oh, it's all pretty windy in there. Oh, I've changed my mind. We'll go to Munro Bay, which is in around here. Much more sheltered in this wind. And we'll be able to see Mount Mania. So Mount Mania, big hills out at Green Head, and Mount Albury, harbour entrance. We've got two tankers in that channel infrastructure, which is now what Marsden Point Refinery has been renamed. It's now an import terminal. And then NorthPort. Oh, we'll give her a blast at full revs. They tell me it's good for the engines to work hard occasionally. A bit of a breeze on there. Might just go back on that way. Oh, I think we'll go and anchor off this wee bay here. It looks nice and sheltered. 20 out and then put the bridle on. Here's the bridle. Well, we're still in reverse at the moment. Certainly dug in. Somehow the rain stayed away from here, but certainly there's plenty of it over to the west where the hills are bigger. Oh, the rain has started. Not much at the moment. It's looking towards NorthPort. Well, it's Saturday morning, steady rain, as was forecast. It's supposed to ease off later in the day. We've had a quiet night. I'll start the generator so we can use the 240 volt for breakfast. And I'll put a charge on the batteries because I don't think we'll be seeing any sun today, or not for a while. Fired right up. So the flashy light here means she's due her yearly oil change. Now it's been running for a while. We'll put the generator through to the boat, transfer, which means it will do both sides, and we should be good to go. And because it's winter and cold, aircon on heat. Right, we have toaster on both water heaters and the starboard aircon, so it's 22 amps. Toaster just gone up both sides, so down to 15 amps, 16 amps. Total hours runs 464, so it's about 200 in the last year. Charging at 122 amps. Into the 3 big AGMs. Well, sometime later, forecast suggests that we'll have to shift anyway. Southwest comes in, so we'll turn off the gen set. So what do? We'll go water heater off, aircon off, transfer off, generator off, prepare for going back into shore power again, and turn off the gen set. Blessed quietness. Well, apart from the rain. All the wind's starting to come in from the southwest now. Pretty general. I'm hoping the rain will ease off, but we might have to up anchor in the rain and shift. We'll see how we go.
All four corners.
Well, spent the morning so far watching YouTube, and when this current episode finishes, I think we'll head off. Rain's eased off and wind's slowly increasing. Oh, rain has eased off. Up anchor, wet weather gear on, and we'll be motoring as I teaching of sailing in the rain and cold. Right, anchor's up. I've washed it. I'm dragging along a little bit. Fortunately, bottom here is not muddy, just a wee bit on the anchor blades. I will head over to NorthPort, I think. I think it's going to be southwest. This is the south side of the harbour. Not a huge amount of good anchorages over here because it's very shallow, and not a lot of room in behind One Tree Point either. Okay, so we were over there. Sun's trying to think about sneaking out. There's the end of Manganese Point on the right, entrance to Whangārei Bay on the left. There's the cardinal mark for the sandbank we've just gone over the toe of. Oh, another Hardy Soul's out. Looking like there's more rain down south, but looking this way, not quite so bad, and pretty murky back up towards town. Oh, Mount Benaya, Mount Aubrey on the left, and this is McLeod Bay underneath Mount Benaya. On the other side is Little Munro Bay and then Tarakura Bay. Right, NorthPort ahead. Marsden Cove Marina there. It's pretty much high tide, so over here is One Tree Point, but between us and there is Snake Bank, and there's the leading mark on the far edge of Snake Bank. And we only have one tanker in now. And interestingly, I can't see any ships at NorthPort. Interestingly, I just noticed that we have speed over ground here and speed through the water here. Got a bit of tide against us at the moment. And that wasn't working last time we were out, so we actually do have true wind speed. Boats at NorthPort, one tanker at Marsden Point, a couple of keen fishermen. Pop the chain hook on, which is a bit of a fiddle, I must say. That's the bridle. We're on reverse. Obviously the bridle has caught. And we can say the anchor is on. Well, I'd like to think the weather's lightening up. It probably is. So we came from straight over there. Rain's back. We moved at the right time, so Stuart and I are watching what, Spider-Man something. one of the ones he hasn't seen. So a lazy day will eventuate. I'm just reviewing yesterday's videos, and certainly there are times when the microphone obviously wasn't working. So it looks like if it focuses, focus, that the connector, the lightning connector, is not looking too flash, so we'll give that a clean and hopefully audio quality will improve. Sorry about that. This external has a dead cat on it. Much less wind noise than the iPhone's microphone. Well, I think we shifted at exactly the right time when it wasn't too bad, and it's not looking good for the rest of the day. It says survey on the side, so presumably they're surveying depths. But look, blue sky and sunshine. It's turned into a sunny afternoon. Looks, I don't know, don't think it's a leopard. A reasonably big cat heading past with the outgoing tide. Stuart's on pancake making duty for a late lunch. Well, it's turned into a beautiful afternoon. Who would have thought, with the weather we had this morning? Still got water dripping out of the stake pack. A little bit of a breeze starting up. It's been quite calm. It's spring tides at the moment, so there'll be a lot more sand visible soon. Look, we have a little bit of a rainbow in behind the cranes here. It's just about low tide now, so there's the edge of the sandbank or the shore just up there about mid-frame. Wind's gone round to the southeast again, just come up. Can't get over how much better the afternoon has been than the morning. It seems quite strange being anchored here and not having the noise of them loading log ships. So, should be a calm night. We'll see what tomorrow brings. It's 2:45 on Sunday. Fishermen on the wee pier over there. Oh, it's a foggy morning. A little bit of a gentle westerly blowing at the moment. the mist appears what I think is Chantal's cruise ship. Chantal was our accountant. Well, the fog is starting to lift from the east. Oh, fog's all burnt off. It's pretty calm out there. I think we'll head off. Well, I don't have enough hands to show you it coming up, but it's up. Chain stopper's on. Bridle's tidied away. Oh, there's a nice big cat heading out. Right, well, we'll be heading that way. Might stop past home on the way. We have spring incoming tide, so throttle back down the engines, and we're still doing 5.5 knots. Right, so speed through the water is about 5 knots, and fuel burn is 1.9 litres per hour. So between two engines, let's call that 4. And we're doing 5, so less than a litre per nautical mile. I imagine if we turned one off it would be even better. Speed through the water is 6.6 because of the tide coming in. Oh, another beautiful day after a foggy and thus heavy June morning. Heading for Whangārei Point, which is home. Okay, Munro Bay entrance through there, and around this way is Whangārei Point, which is where we're heading. There's the mooring, and here's home. Just got the mooring tied on one cleat at the moment, incoming spring tide. Oh, beautiful calm day. So this is Jackson's Bay. Catmanto ended up over here. By what's called the horsey tree, so just between that tree and the bit of rocks you can see with a bit of pale driftwood sitting at the high tide line. If you'd been slightly further to the right, you likely would have survived all right. Oh, there's the Admiral taking pictures of us. While the Admiral's taking photos, we'll head up harbour. That way we don't have to battle the outgoing spring tide, and mate Stuart can go to his Warhammer. Okay, bye bye mooring, and bye bye Jackson's Bay and home. Right, we're heading that away once we get out to the channel. So that's not only this green marker up here, but there's a sandbank further out. Stuart's volunteered for dishes duty. He's 6'7", so he hasn't banged his head yet. Unlike CATMANTOO, where there's always a bang, ouch, coming on. Oh, we're over the sandbank, so we'll speed up a bit. It's another beautiful day. If you count half of yesterday as being good, maybe not the first half. Oh, look, another channel marker passing by. We're actually obviously just out of the channel at the moment. Here's the Air New Zealand flight, going to land on top of Whangārei, which is where the airport is. So the chart showing the current tidal strength, 0.7 knots incoming, and we're obviously going to gradually go around and head up through here. Well, this is why we're currently motoring. No significant wind. Port Nikau ahead. Oh, that's Stuart popping the fenders over. It's amazing how quickly Port Nikau comes up. So we've got them on both sides. Limestone Island behind us. Looks like, I presume it's the Aotearoa chief. They told me she'd broken down, which is why it was tied up to the tug berth at Marsden Point, but there's certainly some ship there now. So that's at Portland, and then there's the cement works there. I'm going to try and do it on my own. Stuart is here standing by. Yep, there he is. Tied up Ergen from this nice more classic boat here came out to help, which was great, but certainly not big bad conditions for coming in. You know, little tide now, high tide, and gentle breeze from behind, so I don't think I've got much on video. Get a bit busy when I'm doing that. Right, put to bed under her cover. Nothing else keeps the light off the engine instruments. Oh, I think it's time for a late lunch, and then we'll work on the videos for you.